So this is one of 3 websites owned by Burt. 2 of them I'm featured on, and since I've been talking to people about how I was a sole agent for Burt, sole marketing agent for Burt across Africa, I've always thought that it would be good for me to do a kind of I want to do a tribute to him. He passed on in February 2024 this year. So, but for now, I just want to quickly show this where my name and details are kind of inserted. So this is one of the places. There were several places on his websites, his 3 websites. Jim Filipino, who commented on the Facebook post I did when I acknowledged that Burt passed on, has confirmed that he was a web designer, so he was the one that handled everything. So he was one that put my name here. But there was some other pages where my name and details were put on his different websites. So I always tell people that Burt was one that helped me understand that it's not just so much about the beauty of a website. If you think it's about artwork, you start crafting website beauty, designing graphics. You think that's what's going to make you sell thousands and thousands of dollars, you're a joker. You see, this website you see here is just one of 3. And you can see, as far as I'm concerned, I once said to a friend, I said, Burt has one of the ugliest websites I've ever seen for a professional. But man, the guy's speaking success system, the manual, was sold for $5,000, and his mentoring, you start with $1,500 first time payment, and then you do $500 for 18 consecutive months to be mentored by him remotely, not even in person. So anybody wants to argue about that, this is the website he used, one of them anyway. Let's see which one of them you think is a work of art. So this is the second one. This first one is speakingbusinesssuccess.com. The reason why I'm not letting you see the URL bar is because I'm using a particular platform. All right, I won't tell you more than that. There are some things I'd like to keep to myself for now, so that when I finish my work, get all the information I need, I can then share it with everybody. So I use a platform that allows me to go back and get websites that may even be offline, but these websites are offline now. So this is speakingbizsuccess.com. That's what this one is. This one is burtdubin.com. Now, I'm not mentioned directly on this page, but I am mentioned somewhere on this website as well. You can see all the testimonials. This man was a legend. These are big names in industry. You can pause the video to read some of these things as I scroll down. Some of these were former president of International Federation of Speakers. Some of them were certified speaking professionals, CSPs. And those of you in the speaking business, you know what that means, man. So this guy was a legend. All right. He wasn't joking when he referred to himself as the world's #1 resource, on being a paid speaker. And this is the third one. You can see here he puts me up right at the top right and uses something I said about him on one of his blogs. I think it was an email. This was when my website was still spontaneousdevelopment.com. For those of you that don't know my history, I started with spontaneousdevelopment.com before I migrated to Solagbade.com after my website was poached. I don't even know if this audio still play, but these were very, very instrumental in my development. This Clarissa Burt was a lady that interviewed Burt on her show. They're not related, by the way. So anyway, what I wanted to show was the relationship and the link, the connection I have with Burt. More than, I think he was about 40, in the late, about at least 45 years my senior in age. But he treated me with so much respect. I learned a ton of things from Burt, and I'm grateful for the contact I had with him. I never knew I would ever get to work with him. I began reading his stuff in year 2000, and I became an entrepreneur in January 2002. But Dubin contacted me in 2008. I didn't reach out to him. I couldn't even have known how to contact him. I kept reading his works and quoting him in my articles. One day he came to my website and said he found me through Google and noticed I used to mention him, and he said he would like to mentor me. And that was the beginning of a relationship that evolved into a business partnership. And I'm going to be telling that story in more detail and sharing the lessons I learned from Burt, taking it email by email in a series I'm going to dedicate to Burt, because there is so much wisdom that man shared with me that I believe the rest of the world can learn from, especially people that are new to the business of entrepreneurship. Without Burt wisdom and things I picked up from him, I would never have succeeded when I crossed over to Benin Republic. And I remember when I was going to Benin Republic, I had only about 3,500 naira and a pair of leather slippers. I didn't even have shoes. And I told Burt, I'm crossing over to another country, but I'm going to continue marketing your work. And he just said some words of encouragement. That was all. He didn't treat me differently. And that's the difference between him and many others who are his age and even younger than him that I met in Nigeria. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to share this. If you'd like to receive my tribute series titled Lessons from Burt Dubin, which is going to be sent out as an email newsletter every week. Go to the URL shown on your screen right now and fill in your name and other details so that you can be added to my mailing list. I wish you well.